Hey guys, this is Just Running Trains, and we're going to look at a layout in a most unexpected place under my bed. So, this bedroom looks relatively normal, with a floor everywhere and a normal bed, and it wouldn't seem that there's anything else in here that would make this different, right? Well, when you look under the bed, you see a little piece of train track peeking out and wood on wheels, and that's what we're going to be looking at. So let's roll it out. So, lo and behold, here it is, the layout under my bed. So, you're probably wondering why I have this little layout, this very old seeming track. You probably wonder, what's so significant about it? And here's what is. So, this is all pre-war equipment from my great-grandfather. I actually had 2 pre-war train sets from his collection, which we will talk about in another video. So he had all of this when he was a kid, and now it's been passed down to me. So I wanted to honor it and put it on this layout. So first of all, just to bring up, here are the accessories. Now, these accessories are made by Marx. So first you have this high-speed train thing. If you wire this up, this bell will ring and this thing will start moving, which is really cool. Then you have this, which is a circuit breaker. Before Transformers had built-in circuit breakers, they have them back then. They would hook these up as your circuit breaker, so really cool there. Then you have the classic Marx switch tower, a building you see a lot. You can, again, wire this. It's got the lithographed, people inside. Really cool. Love Marx lithographing. I actually have this Marx Santa Fe set, which I talk about in another video. Really cool. Love lithographed stuff. It's a really cool tower. Then last but not least, the searchlight, which actually still works. I've wired this up before, and it works. It rotates and has a nice little bulb in there. And all of this is pre-war era, so pre-World War II. However, here's where things get exciting. So, of course, the accessories are original, but you're probably like, the track's probably just some other track I found, right? And hooked up. Worked? No. All of this track is original pre-war track, and it still works. Yup, all of this is original 027 tubular track from pre-World War II days, my great-grandfather's original loop that he would run his trains on. It's awesome. So, if it's all original track, then these switches must be original, right? Yes, they are, and they still work. Actually, in fact, they work really well. They have, you can see, they wire in to their switch controller, and they have these lights, the green and red, and they connect the track to the smaller and an inner loop if I want to take a smaller route for my train. So I'm going to power this track up and just flip these switches with no trains on them so you can see how well they work. Now, the transformer I use for this is not original. My great-grandfather did have some original transformers, but I have this instead. This is a post-war 90-watt transformer. Great transformer. You see these on plenty of layouts. Works real well. Has a whistle and direction right here by moving this thing. That's whistle. That changes direction. And then you have the volts increase. So we're going to put this at full power so you can see the switch full potential. You can see the red-green light on that one. This one is the green and red on one of the sides, but is missing it on the other side. Besides that, there's really nothing wrong with them. Because as you can see, here's this, which is missing the lights. But when you flip it, flips perfectly, and plus the lights change too. And same thing with the other one. You zoom that up. It's just really cool he still works. You can see they're old. I mean, look, the Lionel Corporation, New York. Made in U.S. of America. I mean, these are switches from like the 30s, so it's wild that they still work. And all of this works, to be honest. My great grandfather definitely took good care of his trains, and I'm glad about it because now I can run them very well now. So, speaking of running, let's run something on this. Now, I would not be running my great grandfather's original trains, despite the streamliner working. I am saving them for another video, and there are a lot to make sure to get working and everything going right. So, instead, I'm going to run a train important to me, my first ever train engine, a Lionel Union Pacific 442 from 1993. Right, so now that we got hooked up, let's run this bad boy. Well, this is a really, really cool layout, a cool way of remembering my great grandfather and his involvement with trains and getting to continue my own. And I just love this so much. Just so much fun. So many awesome things I can do with this. And it's just a really cool format, too, to have it slide under my bed. I mean, it's pretty awesome. Well, thank you for watching. And remember to always just run trains.